in my regular art journal, wherever the beginning of it is. I don't know where it is. There's the beginning of
Oh, uh-huh.
just to practice because I think that's what I want to do with my you know, Inktober tangles.
Oh, yeah. I like it. And I like the idea of tangling inside it. That's really, really a good idea.
Well, it's gonna
Welcome,
have to.
welcome, people.
Good morning,
Oh,
people. I'm on comments too, so I can read. I can see
all
you when you
right.
come in.
Oh, I'm somehow, I don't know, it's weird. It feels like I'm sitting, like my chair's on a hill and it's wanting to go this way.
Oh
And
God, in the living room when I do my sewing machine, my chair does that. Drives me crazy.
it is not, it makes you feel off balance somehow.
Because our floor slopes and you have to hold
Yeah.
yourself up.
And this floor definitely does. It's one of those pier and beam houses from the 20s. So it,
Yes. Ours is from the 50s, so it's similar.
hi, Teresa. I'm glad you're here.
There's
And the
Teresa.
others that are watching but aren't chatting, we're glad you're here too. Barbara's going to tangle inside a tangle, and
Hey,
I'm gonna
Joyce.
work on a companion for this.
Oh, I like those colors you've got clipped in there.
Yeah, it's just fall, and that's I'm kind of in the mood for fall.
Oh, not me. God, I was wishing for some more summer.
Oh no! When you've had as much over 100-degree stuff as we've had, you're ready for fall.
Oh, you are ready.
Hi Joyce. Hi Sherry. And this week has been like fall. It's been in the 70s, low 70s for the high. It's been wonderful, and a little bit of rain, some mist and fog, and it's wonderful. It's been a great week for weather. Leave it to Barbara to tangle with the tangle.
Tangling with the tangle. Well, I've been looking at videos because I'm getting ready, of course, for Inktober Tangles, and a woman named Barbara Langston does a lot of really nice step outs, and she's doing all the step outs of all the new ones coming up. So that's very good for me. Anyway, she was showing this the other day as one of the what she calls it a string, where you put down the string and then you tangle inside the string.
Uh-huh.
So I had to experiment with this in my regular art journal just to see. I've got a book on order. I hope it gets here in time. The tone tan, the craft color, that color book,
Uh-huh.
because I like doing the light and the
Hi
dark. Teresa,
Brittany.
you're
Glad you're
practicing
here,
for
honey.
Inktober too. Good. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Sherry.
Okay, we're gonna ask y'all, are we echoing at all? Because Barbara can't get her head earbud things to work. If we have a problem, she has a second solution she can go get, but it's not a fun solution, so she'd rather not do it if she doesn't have to. So Teresa wants you to show her how you did the squares.
I see that. So,
Hi Leah, we're glad you're here.
let's see.
Teresa says she's not getting an echo, so we'll just hope
Okay,
it
good.
stays that way.
Yeah, if it starts echoing, let us know. So let's see, is this about right size? Not quite the right size.
Brittany doesn't hear an echo either, so
So Teresa, imagine a 4-inch tile and imagine, here, I'll take this off of here. Imagine just a 4-inch tile, and you're going to split it in half and split it in half. So that's kind of what you're going to end up with. That's what you end up with. Because these are like 4.5 inches wide. So I've got 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, and 4 here. She's doing it. Barbara Langston is just doing it on tiles, 4-inch tiles. But if you do this and then you put a box in the center, here I'll do it with my pen and you can see it better. So I've made my half and I put a box in the center. And then because this is going to butt up to another tile, do a half box. Can you see what I'm doing? And then in the corners, do a quarter box.
Hi, Nashua.
Hey, Nashua.
She's got a new name.
Oh,
Nashua Zane. Do you want us to call you Nash or Nosh or just keep calling you Nashua like we always have? We'll do whatever you want.
So on the edges, I've just done these quarter boxes. And then you fill those guys in.
Joyce and Leah don't hear any echo either, so I think we're probably doing good. Well, Hannah was finally able to take her driving test again yesterday. The last 2 times she scheduled it, they canceled it because they were having trouble with their system. But she was able to take it yesterday and she passed it, and so everything's good.
So Teresa, if you're doing a larger page, you would just put these boxes, you'd make little squares all over the page separated by a box. And then the trick is to do the inside and outside. So you link these boxes on the inside. Always do the top left on the inside. Like that. Top left on the inside.
She says just keep calling her Nashua, so that's what we're going to do. That's good because it helps my brain.
And then the opposite ones on the outside. Let's see.
Well, so you're giving them a little curve, just a little bit of a curve.
Actually, I'm not trying to give them a curve.
Oh, well, I like the curve. Yeah. But it's good to know that that's not necessarily what you were going for, because
not what I was going for at all, but that's okay. So basically, that's how you do the basic weave. And that's really all there is to it. But go to Barbara Langston Not Perfect Zen, because she's doing this. She did this in a video yesterday.
Okay.
Anyway, that's that. So anyway, I did this to practice so I can, my plan today is to do these. I'm making some more of these guys. So I've got my colors all made up. And now I want to do some tangles on the top of them and turn them into cards. That's where we are with my project. Uh-oh, Teresa needs to go turn on her computer. So.
Her phone's getting hot. My phone does that too. This one I have right now does it worse than any phone I've ever had. It really gets hot, but I typically only use it as a phone, so I don't have to worry about it too much. But
poke leaf.
I think I did things just a little bit. Well, maybe that'll work. Too much the same size things, and so I'm having trouble filling them in. I'm going to end up having to just cut some of them. That's fine. I'm going to start out being lazy and just do the ones that are Arm in the glue again.
Those colors are just gorgeous.
I like them, and I'll think it's going to be a fun way to use painty papers, especially if you just have like leftovers of painty papers, you know.
Mm-hmm. I have to remind myself how I make these. Okay. 2 little lines. See, this is my instruction. This is my Zen tag book.
That is really a great idea.
Yeah. But it's not as convenient in this form. That's why I'm doing some of my favorites here.
Yeah.
Besides, it'll get my hand started in drawing. So on the back, I have the step outs, how to do them. So you do these by a little short line, a little curved line, and a pointy line. There you go. That's how you do them.
Oh, that works. Well, I'm trying to, I'm trying to move my craft room into the house, and of course that's not enough
Yes.
of a project. So I'm I'm also trying to declutter my house. And yesterday I got my four drawers in the kitchen decluttered and reorganized, and that was awesome.
Yeah. That always feels so good.
It does. It feels really good. Every little thing you do just makes you feel that much better. So, oh, that's okay. I didn't realize that paper was glued down onto something.
I don't have a zinger on here, but I want one. Fescue and zinger.
She wants a zinger.
I need a zinger. That's why I need them all here in the same thing.
There we go.
Zinger, see? Yeah, I need some of those. Here is how you draw a zinger.
Uh-oh, come back. I don't have very many of you.
I need my other glasses. Hi, Lee. I see Lee in there.
I was calling her Leah.
Leah.
I hope
So
I didn't.
pretty.
We're glad you're here. Brittany says she had another baby appointment today and everything's still going well. Still want to induce like they planned, but we're having a baby class tonight. All right.
Hi,
That'll be
Lisa
fun.
C. Oh, that's exciting, Brittany. It's getting closer.
Hi, Lisa. We're glad you're here. Trying to. It is Leah, she says. Okay. Thank you.
Good to know. Okay. So that's poke leaf.
Oh, I have to show y'all something I bought the other day.
Okay.
I've been trying not to buy any kind of craft supplies because I have plenty of craft supplies. But I'm wanting it to be fall also makes me want to spend more because it's kind of a warm thing to do. You want to do it when it's cooler. I mean, I do it in the summer, but I prefer to do it. It's kind of like crochet or knitting, it makes you want to do it when it's more wintry.
Right.
Anyway, so I you know how much I love green. And I
Yeah.
wanted some greens to mix into a bat to make a fun spin. And I couldn't find in my stash greens to make a fun spin. So I just went on Etsy to look and see if I could find something like I wanted. And my plan was just to buy a little bit of 2 or 3 different fibers to go with what I had. But I came on this ad and she had a bundle that was 1 pound of fiber. And let me see if I don't think this actually shows what it looks like. Well, it does, but it's really tiny, so you can't really tell. But anyway, it looks so pretty, and it's got a few blues and yellows with it, um, to give it some more depth. Anyway, I went ahead and ordered it, and I just got it in. So I was going to show it to y'all in a few minutes.
Ooh, yeah.
I think it's going to be very fun to spin. I even had a line and I couldn't do it straight. I think my scissors are crooked. That's it.
There you go.
Blame it on the scissors.
So somebody else just came in. Who was that? No? Oh, no. Teresa just said, keep Sarah and Kayla in your prayers. My granddaughter is going to have to be monitored 3 times a week because the placenta isn't feeding Sarah very well and her head is measuring too small. Oh,
Oh
boy.
goodness, we definitely will. I'm gonna write it down because I don't want to forget. Oh, yeah. Here's my. I was gonna say I know I have a notepad up here.
Yes, it was Lisa C. who just came in. Lisa Carroll came in. Hi, honey. Should I go put a note in Janet's group?
I have been praying for your granddaughter. I just didn't know her name. And baby Sarah. I'm glad to know her name and to know what the issue is. Okay. Thank you for giving us an update, Teresa. And we will continue to pray for her. And I don't have a trash can. I'm going to go grab a trash can. I'll be right back. Oh, I was decluttering paperwork and it's still in that trash can. Because I still got to shred it. I just put it in there to store it until I could shred it. So Mm. Serafina, I love that.
Oh, I like that name.
Yes, it's a lovely name.
Seraphina. I love that name. That's beautiful. Okay, one done. Let's do some poppets. They look pretty good.
Oh, too big. This one's probably too little.
Poppets.
Nope, that'll be fine. Okay.
Done. Okay, poppins. Okay.
Well,
Is that right? That's too big. Okay. Get out the trusty eraser.
I
Teresa.
wondered about that, Teresa. I wondered if that might be where her name came from. I'm glad to have my hunch confirmed.
I love naming people for the angels.
Let's see. That one is cut crooked. I don't know if I can fix it or not. And the other one, I overlapped them, but on this one, I'm trying to not do that. So that may make it look worse instead of better there. But anyway. Oh. Kelsey Ann is Brittany's baby's name. I love that. I went ahead and ended up going over the top of that one anyway. Okay. Best laid plans.
Alrighty.
Oops. Come back. I feel like I should be having interesting, fun things to talk to y'all about while I'm sitting here doing this, but I really don't have much interesting or fun.
Oh, that's nice. I love having babies named for moms. Aren't that wonderful?
Kel for my mom's initials, who has passed away, and Ann for Kyle's stepmom, who passed away shortly after my mom. And her initials are KAJ, which is also Kyle's initials and his stepmom's initials. Very cool.
That's lovely, Brittany.
Oh, no, we don't want that one right there because it's too much the same. Okay, I like that, but it's not quite as wide as I want. So let's see if it's the right length. Trim it just a tad.
So, Lisa, I'm going to experiment with going back into a little bit of zooming.
Oh, good. When, where, and what are you going to be zooming?
Well, zooming on into my piece here.
Oh, okay. Ooh, once it decides to
Should,
focus. Yeah, there you go.
should I turn the autofocus off?
Well, I always turn it off just because it annoys me. But
It doesn't ever seem quite focused.
yeah, it's like when you turn it off, it focuses on one thing, and then if you're not exactly there, it may not be perfect anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, we're getting there.
I'm going to turn it off for a minute, so y'all let me know if I need to turn it back on. We will see. I didn't realize, I thought my software wouldn't let me focus. Isn't that funny?
Well, I wish I could figure out that what I think my software won't let me do, it really will. But not so
I
far.
know.
Yes, babies are a wonderful blessing from God. I agree 100%. Okay, that is where I wanted to put that. Oh, no, I was going to I forgot, put a little piece in there. Okay. I thought maybe I messed up. Sorry, I know that was loud.
It's all right. It's all right.
What pen are you using? Teresa would like to know. She says she's been using an extra fine Sharpie.
Oh, okay. Well, that works. I am using, this one is, I think it's one of those no name styles. Pandarly. Panda Fly Art Supplies. And I'm also using the Micron PN. This was a set of 10 different sizes, and it was cheap. It was like $12 or something like that. And
Wow.
it said that it was what do you call it? Light fast.
Oh, uh-huh.
Not water soluble. Mindy's there. Hey, Mindy.
Permanent. Hi, Mindy.
Permanent. Permanent. So
Yes, they
that
do,
is
Teresa.
the one I'm
Yes,
using.
they do. Okay.
Okie dokie. I need some leaves. Oh, I see what they do. Do a leaf like that. Leaf like.
Oh. Mm.
Cute.
Even your samples are beautiful.
My sample of these.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love I love that little book. It's very handy.
They're not just an example of it, they're actually a work of art themselves.
I know.
Okay.
Inktober.
I tell you, it's coming up fast.
It is, isn't it?
It's just amazing to me.
But people are doing Halloween and Christmas stuff, and I'm thinking, oh, please, no. I'm just not ready.
Not ready for that. Yeah. Well, I'm never really very much ready for Halloween stuff. It's just never been my thing. But there's a house about a block away from us, and they from now. I mean, they started like last week up until Halloween. They put something new out in their yard every day.
Oh, wow. That's
And
exciting.
so it's fun to go by there. By Halloween, there's not an inch of their yard that's not covered. And so
Oh,
it's fun to watch that develop, even though I'm not much of a Halloween person.
yeah, it is fun. Actually, we had a house similar to that here in our neighborhood until they moved a few years ago, and that was fun. Oh, I don't mind this. Okay. Poppins. Mindy says, I don't know what you're doing, Lisa, but it sure looks pretty.
Thanks. I'm trying to do a kind of a variation on this that I did last week where everything went across. So now I've got them kind of going patchworky. Um, anyway, that's what it is. It's just another one of those with different shapes. And then we'll do some kind of doodling on it. I don't know for sure what. One more little piece, I'll be done.
Okay, now I'm going to do Rixty. I had some question about how it was spelled.
Rixty? Yeah.
XTY, I think.
We'll just go with that and assume it's right.
Right. Okay. This is this kind of a thing. So I think I'm going to just be brave and start. I'm going to try this one with my PN pen. Why, I couldn't tell you.
Okay, this glue, I don't really like much, just telling you. It's by Avery. You would think it would be pretty good because, you know, Avery's a pretty reputable company, but it's just not very sticky. Once you let it set for a while, it glues the stuff down, okay, but it seems like it slides around for a long time before it sticks. And I like things that, you know, are stuck quickly. Okay. Now I need to put these in something. Where did I? Oh. I put the other ones in an envelope, I think, from last week. I'm trying to. Yeah, here it is. Yay, for me, I found it. You never know when you might need a bunch of little bits, so can't get rid of it, you know. It might be better if I could just throw them away, but I'm just not there yet. Sorry.
Over under your thing here.
Okay, I'm going to let this dry a while before we doodle on it. And I'm going to show you my wool. I haven't unboxed it yet. So, I mean, I opened the box, but I haven't taken it out. Just one second.
I'm not getting the shape right. This is a different shape.
Okay, sorry, I had to cough. You know me. Okay. Well, the first thing I noticed when I opened the box was these, which is funny because this is 3 of the pieces that I thought about buying the little bundle that was these plus 3 more. That was my first plan, and then I saw this other thing, and I was like, oh no, that's what I need. And she just put these in there for fun, just as a gift for buying the other stuff.
Wow, how lovely!
I know, and it's cool because these 3 fibers are not in that other stuff. I don't think they might be. I'm not sure, but anyway, I thought that was nice of her. And it's called the Poor Little Greenie Color Bomb.
Oh.
So you can't, you know, poor little Greenie needed to come to my house. So I'm gonna open it and see. I need a a bin or something to put it in when I take it out of this thing. Give me just a minute. Let me
Okay.
find one. Well, I thought I had an extra one right there. I'll be right back.
Not curved. These are supposed to be straight. Straight lines and then up like that. And then at the end of it, you do a little zizzling.
Well, both of the boxes I thought I was going to use, basket things, have something else in them. So I'm just going to put it back in this, the box the mailing box.
Yeah.
After I take them out of here, because I won't get them back in here very good. I'm going to go ahead and get big so that y'all can see this.
I have to respond to Mindy though. She says I'm so good at that, but when you all look at this again, I only made it correct one time out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these little things. So thank you, Mindy.
You are good at it though.
I'll take the compliment. Oh God, Lisa.
Isn't that pretty?
That is gorgeous. That is beautiful. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Now you see why I had you buy it. Now this is some glitzy. That's why I want to make it into a bat. I mean, it was perfectly made for bat making because it's got all these extra little fibers in it.
Neat.
That can add something else, you know.
Oh, wow. Oh, look. So some of that is already spun and some of it is not.
No, none of it's spun.
None of it's spun. Okay.
This is like a hand-dyed roving. These were commercial preps that she sells them individually. This one she probably hand-dyed herself.
Okay. Oh my God. Yummy.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, I'm going to put this up here and okay. Now some of it is not rolled up. It's just laid in there, but this one's really bright green. It doesn't look like it on the camera, but
green. I like that.
Excuse me.
Greeny like the cat food.
It's funny because these all look a lot like what they look on the camera. This one does not. This one's bright like Kelly green or something. Okay. Oh, wow. All right.
Ooh.
Here's just some. See, this one's got all kinds of stuff through it. And this one is Sari silk.
Woo! Check that out. That is so neat.
And then it's got some stuff that's more neutral. This has different colors of green and gold, like tweedy stuff in it. And then here's some more bits. This one is really, it's brown. It's like it looks. These are a little greener than they look on there. I think when it gets close to the camera, the ring light fades it out. This one's not quite as blue as it looks, but it is blue, like a phthalo kind of blue.
Right. Oh God, those are gorgeous together.
And then we've got this. And this feels like it's some kind of bast fiber. It feels like it might be flax, but I'm not positive. There's another. Anyway, I'll do a video of me making these all into a bats.
Oh yeah.
But and then there's some yellows or golds all in there too.
Wow.
And this one has a bunch of different things in it, which would be fun to spin just like that, but there's not enough of it to do something with, but it works good to add into this.
Mm-hmm.
This one has a lot of that silk sari waste in it.
So remind me, say hi to Julie before we go further.
Hey, Julie. Glad you're here, honey.
So Lisa, remind me, when you have a whole batch like that you dearly love, you're going to make them into several different plies, right? And then put the plies together?
Well, you
Or
can do that. You
you
can
can
do
do that.
that. What I'm going to do is use my drum carder, and I'm going to make all of these into a bunch of bats
Okay.
that are the same or basically the same.
Okay.
And then I will spin several plies and put them together.
Okay, gotcha. So it's not as not like that white and blue together with two different plies.
No, that's
It,
not what I'm going to do.
it's
You definitely
blended
could.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she's gonna
made,
play touchy-feely with them first. That's right, Julie.
yes, that's right. I get to play with it first. The more steps you take to get there, the more fun
That's
it
right.
is. But let me go get a bat real quick and show you. Just a
Yeah.
second. Sorry. I'm gonna put this back under here so you can look at something pretty while I go get it.
Okay. Okay. The best bats I ever did see. And it went quiet. Yeah, I'm still here, but she didn't put me back on the screen. That's okay. I'm still trying to make my Rixies.
Well, I knew I was going to show this bat real quick first, but I did this on, I don't know if it was a video or a live stream. I think
Oh,
it was a video,
yes.
but I made this bat out of a bunch of stuff. And you
Yes.
can tell when you look at it like this, all the different layers.
Uh-huh. But then you weave the thread from there.
You spin it from this.
You
Yeah.
spin it from there.
Yeah. And there are lots of ways you can do that. I'm probably going to just strip it into strips, probably about, let me see, probably about this size. And then I'll spin from those strips.
And the strips are all a blend of several.
Right. Well, I'll just show you here real quick. I'll just take it like this and strip it. And then I'll spin it from this.
Yeah.
And if you do that all the way, the whole thing, your yarn will be pretty much the same. It will look like a consistent yarn, fairly consistent yarn. I have a video where I also showed that you could take a bat and spin it a whole bunch of different ways and get different yarn each way you spin it. That's one of the fun things about spinning is that you can make pretty much any yarn you want. And and that's fun. It's fun to be able to just make up something,
Yeah. That yarn is going to be fun to work with. Wow.
Anyway, I just thought, oh, I've been wanting to make me either a shrug or a sweater.
Oh yeah.
And I think if I make a fine yarn and make a really lightweight sweater with that all that green, I think that'll be enough to make one. Um, yes, it's BATT. Um, this is a bat. It's made on a drum carder. Um, there's a lot of words when it comes to spinning. It has vocabulary. Oh, but it's fun. So, um, okay. Now, oh, here it is. As I say, now, what was I going to do? I was going to do something on this. Now I saw, and I don't know for sure if this is what I want to do or not, but I had this clearance stencil,
Oh.
and I thought it might be fun to, use black, but that would kind of negate all the work I did putting all those pieces together. But it would still look kind of cool. But that is a very, very flimsy stencil. I think that would probably be dangerous. I'd probably end up with something bleeding everywhere that I don't like. So we're not going to do that. But if it was a really flat piece of paper, or on the jelly plate, that'd be fun. But this is not flat enough for this to not have paint bleed under. Sometimes you got to think things through before you figure that out. It's not going to work.
Really?
Uh-oh. And this is not fun to get back in the thingy either, because all these little things get caught on the plastic. Okay. Well, we did a tree on this one.
I love your tree, by the way.
Thank you. I'm trying to decide. I thought about just doing another tree on this side with no leaves.
Uh-huh.
But if I do, I think I want to do a scragglier tree, not such a big tree. So it wouldn't be like the other side of this tree. It would be something completely different. But I also thought about just doing some vines and doing, leaves.
Oh yeah, that's always good. But
Yeah.
that one looks sunnier, like more like summer, and I'm wondering if there's a summer tree.
This one looks like more like summer to you?
Yeah, just the warm
Yeah.
colors. Maybe a spring tree with buds on it. I don't know. Too much thinking.
I know, exactly. I don't like to think.
Don't think. Well, I'm going to abandon this project after 3
Those three are
things.
beautiful. So what
And
are you going to do now?
I'm going to go to one of my colors.
Okay.
And I'm going to do one on there.
I have a green Sharpie.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Mindy says sunflower.
I probably do have sunflower stamps. I mean, I know I do. I just don't know where they are. because I'm in such an awkward stage of transition and will be for a while. Um,
I do these on there.
I'm trying to think. I thought I did bring in a box that had some stamps in it. Let me look real quick. No, I guess I didn't get it in here yet. I really need to get my printers switched out um, before I bring too much more in. But draw some daisies, she says. You know what? I'm trying to think. If I draw daisies, then in my mind they should be white. So I could use a Posca pen and draw some white daisies on there.
Well, you could draw them with your green pen, and then color the petals in with white.
With white. Okay, let's try that. Or pretty colors for Indian corn. That's true too.
All right, we're going to do pop-ins on this one. Pop-ins. Let's do a pop-in or two.
Oh, you can't see this very good.
Okay.
Yeah, that didn't work out so great. Okay. Green pen, not a good successful thing. Let's find a black pen. Here's a gold pen. Or copper. Let's try that. See if that's any better. I don't know if it's any better.
Okay.
Maybe just messing it up.
Probably not permanently.
Yes.
Oh, see, I see him. Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, now we got to get a white Posca pen and see if I can fill in the white and see if that looks good or if I'll kill it that way. Luckily, I have brought those in. So, Uh-oh. What did I just drop? Oh, whoops. Oh, I can't reach it. Sorry, just a second. Oh. Gotta get my little grabber. See if I can reach it. Okay. This is my other headphone or earbud or whatever you want to call it that I threw on the ground.
Uh-oh.
Mindy wants to know if you're doing Inktober.
Yes, I am. That's what this is, a practice. This is my practice thing. Let me zoom back out. I just learned that my thing will zoom. I'm so thrilled. So, Mindy, this is experimenting in my art journal. Just this is the form I'm going to use for it this time. I'm going to put each one in a little window. So 2 pages will get it. Because that's 4 times 4 is 1632 plus a title. So yeah, and I've got a book on order that's made out of a Dylusions book that's made just out of the craft paper. So I can do my shading and highlighting and stuff, which I really like the best. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, it's a kindergarten daisy.
I'm going to go back in just a tad. So you can see just a tad of what I'm doing. Well, see, kindergarten daisy is perfectly safe.
Yeah.
Mindy, I'm probably not going to post every day, but I'll probably post once a week. I may do a video once a week or something. But I don't know. There are going to be enough people posting that every day who are really talented, right?
Well, you're our talented people, so we want to see as many as you're willing to post.
Well, maybe you'll spur me into action then. Okay. So that's that. And then I have to make some stems.
Thank you, Teresa.
Okay, stems. And then I need to make some flowers.
It's funny how some of these papers this really soaks in and it almost disappears.
Oh, I found
Stands
that
out pretty
too.
good on other paper.
Yeah. Flowers are just a flux pattern. I mean, the leaves. with a little extra little. Like that.
Okay, well, there's my flowers.
See, that's beautiful.
Now I'm going to do some leaves. Let's try this one. Have I used it? Yeah, I have. Okay. Let's see if we can do this without making a mess.
That's where we are. Did I get all off camera? I think I got all off camera. Like way
Oh,
off.
that's pretty.
That is pretty. Now I get to color it. That's the fun part. I'm trying to remember what I use on this paint. Let's see. It's not, this shiny paint is not going to take the charcoal too well.
Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you, Julie. Thanks, Mindy. All right, let's see, this goes like that.
Excuse me. I don't think this paint pen is one I need to be using.
Oh, I got myself.
The Poscas don't smell, but this thing, whatever it is, it does.
Oh, you. I got myself some of these paint pens.
Oh, do you like them?
Janet Young was using. I do like them. Let's see where my little. I played a little bit with them. So that's the point on it. It's pretty nice.
Oh, yeah. That does look nice.
Yeah. So I'm happy with that. Okay, get this back over
here. Excuse me. I do intend to put it in the other room to dry, but I wanted to add something into this copper center to make it look more, I don't know, more interesting than just copper. But I don't know if I have anything that will actually show up.
Oh, the charcoal pen works much better on the not shiny ink. Let's have right.
That's a little better, I think.
I like that, Lisa. It's lovely.
Okay, I'm going to move it away from me to dry. So it doesn't suffocate me. I'm going to go get these up because they're going to be in the way too. Whatever I try to do, they'll be in the way. So.
Yeah, that's good. On there.
I brought, where did I put those? No? Okay. I just brought them in here a couple of minutes ago when I went to get the glue sticks. And now I can't find them. Some books I wanted to take cut some stuff out of. This is ridiculous. Oh, there they are. Good grief. Right up there by my computer. Okay. I got this mammals book and then this book with just people in it. Anyway, I thought it'd be fun to take some of these people out, like that guy.
Yes.
Doesn't he look like he would be an interesting person to sit down and have a conversation with?
Yes. And put in a really strange place in your journal.
Yeah. Let's see. It says, I saw him as he was coming out of the subway. Usually old guys like this don't speak English. The first time I approached him, he shooed away. This is in Milan. But I knew it was going to be a great shot, so I followed him a while, still trying to get his picture. Luckily, someone came by who helped explain that I wanted to take his picture. When he finally said yes, he pushed back his coat so that I could see how his jacket matches his hat. Aww. I like to think he was out for his evening stroll, still wanting to show himself in the best way he can.
Oh, sweet.
I think so. I like him. All right. Yeah, he's much... I like him better than the young dude on the other side. So we're gonna go with the old guy. He's debonair.
He is.
See if we can find him a lady friend.
All right.
She'll have to be somebody special. Let's see.
So that is about what I'm doing on these right there.
I don't think it needs anything more.
I don't either.
Nope, it looks beautiful.
I'm going to sign it. And then I have a card front. Okay. And this is called Poppins. Oop. And I have a number 2 pen that doesn't work. Don't.
Are you talking about Sparrow, Mindy? I'm trying to see, but I'm not chasing anybody. But if he's right there, I'm going to take his picture. He's actually in his crate in the other room. I can hear him from here if he needs me, but he's figured out that that I'm not oh, look at her. Look at that. She's all pouty. She's cute too. I'm going to take her out too. Maybe she needs a grandpa. Somebody with style, because her style is not really doing much for me. Anyway, he's in the crate right now. Sometimes he's out outside, but he is not calm enough to sit beside me.
There we go.
If he's out, he thinks you're supposed to be playing with him. He hasn't figured out yet. We're working on it, but it's slow to help him figure out that that he doesn't get all your attention all the time. Oh, look. There's a very immodest young woman with Spider-Man. I mean, her clothes are not immodest. She's just not sitting very modestly.
That is a great image. Use that somewhere for sure.
All right, we'll take it out. Let's see what's on the other side. Nah, okay. But I thought some of these people might be fun to put in my Nomad book.
Yes, they would. Okay. Soak down in there. That was easy.
Well, so far I'm not finding any ladies to go with this dapper gentleman. All the ladies are too young. Of course, we could get a daughter and a granddaughter, I guess. That was Hannah. She said, "Bring me a burger when you pick me up." There's an interesting lady.
There, I like it. All right, this needs more white in it, however. I wonder if it could use this crayon. China marker.
She's interesting too.
Just need a little bit more white, though. I'll tell you what I could do.
Okay, I got to show you this.
Thank you, Teresa.
She's got a shirt on as a skirt.
Oh my God.
I don't know. It's what it says. I love DIY design, especially if it doesn't seem like DIY. This young lady used one of her dad's shirts as a reconfigured skirt. What I love about it is that it doesn't immediately read fashion student getting arty. No, she's too modern. I want a lady that's equally old style cool as that old gentleman, but I'm not finding one. Now this one could be like, yep, I'm with him. She's not as interesting as he is, though. Sorry, lady.
Okay.
Oh,
It needed a little
she's
bit
interesting
of bubbles.
and about the right age. But she's sitting down and he's standing up. But she's still, they would have to be on different pages, but.
Is that plum? Yeah.
Look at the hanky in this guy's pocket.
Oh, is that a hanky or a receipt?
It's a hanky. It's like quilted. I mean, they're like, these are 3 individual pieces. The white with the blue dots is a separate piece of fabric from the plaid from the blue. It's like a quilt square used as a hanky. Huh?
That's cool. That's a cool idea.
It'd be more interesting than just a plain hanky.
It sure would, wouldn't it?
Okay, here's somebody who's happy to be herself. Look at that.
Oh,
she's got on her fur coat and her red shoes.
So what magazine is that, Lisa, or is that a book?
It's a book. It's called The Sartorialist by Scott Schumann.
Well, it's got some great images in it. All right. One down and...
Hi, Sophia. So good to see you.
Sophia, hi. Sophia, where am I seeing stuff from you? Oh, Art Joy of Sharing, I'm seeing stuff from you. Oh, boy, do I love your stuff.
Okay, I got to show you these 2 as well. She's got all this red and cream and tan and black and purple stockings. And he's all blue but red shoes. I think that's cool. I like people who like themselves enough to just wear what they like.
Yeah. She's cool. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put this on a card. Why not, huh?
Okay. They're out dancing, but I don't think he wants to be. He looks pretty grumpy. He's like, yeah, she drugged me in here. Okay, this guy would love to be a pirate.
Oh.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
I think he would love to be a pirate if he had the chance.
So. I like that one right there. I just got a whole new stack of cardstock. These 5 colors of cardstock. Where's my camera?
That's probably true, Sophia. She says it looks to me like he's concentrating hard on not stepping on her feet. Knows it will be more than his life is worth.
So anyway, I was looking for one of those boxes of ready-made cards, and I couldn't find any. So I got the package of cardstock and I cut them all up, and now I have a package of ready-made cards.
Perfect.
Am I clever or what?
You are.
And then, you know, the envelopes, you just buy a package of envelopes.
Yeah. Do you have the envelopes there too?
Yep. All set to make 100 more cards. Alrighty.
I'm sorry this is all glary. I didn't think about that until just now, that it's kind of hard for y'all to see because of the glare.
It doesn't really glare too much. Those are all good pictures.
They really are. Look at this guy. He's got a briefcase for his bicycle.
I like that.
Matches his red scarf. There's a little bit of everything in here.
Oh, I'm liking it. Just when you put something on a frame, doesn't it just make it pop?
It does, especially when you ink around it like that.
Yeah.
It's like it's double framed.
It is.
That's look at her.
Plum ink. Oh, she's
sweet.
Cute. That's a wonderful book.
It is a wonderful book. Oh, this is his daughter, the guy who did the book. It says, "My daughter." I didn't tell her to pose like that. Sometimes you're just born with something special.
9. Today is the 14th. I gotta not get too lost here because I have an appointment at 3:15, so we got plenty of time.
Oh, I was going, well, it's almost 3 o'clock, and then I remembered you're at a different time zone than me.
Yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock.
Okay, look at that picture. That just looks like it's from another time, doesn't it?
Wow, that's beautiful too. These are great images. You could practically cut every single one of those out.
Yeah, I think you probably could. Well, I found a bunch here, but I didn't find anybody that I think really goes with this gentleman here. Although I found some interesting people to think about. Maybe he needs an interesting pet. Look, see if we can find him an interesting pet.
So I want to show you all the other cards that I still have to send out that I had made in a previous batch. Just so you know, what I'm doing today is replacing these because they're almost gone. I've got 5 left. So this was one that I did the background on, but then I just put little stuff out of my stash on it.
I love it.
I love it too. And then this was one that I had done, and I added some seed stitches and what do you call it? French knots.
French knots. Yeah, I was going, I think it's French something.
This one I added the stitching on it also.
Yeah, I'm just not into animals today, I guess. I guess I'll cut people. Oh, that's pretty.
You know what? It's never attracted me to send it out. I think I need to glue something on top of it.
Yeah. Or draw a flower or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty, but it doesn't look finished.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree with you on that. Yeah.
And then this is one where I had done these patterns on a little piece I've got in my calendar that's got all the ephemera of the zodiac stuff on it.
Yeah.
That makes a great background, doesn't it? That little. And
Uh-huh.
then I scanned it. So this is actually made and then cut out from a print.
My granddad, my mom's dad, wore a hat. It wasn't that particular fabric, but it was that style. And he looked just as dapper.
All right.
I think that's probably what drew me to this, because I've been thinking about my grandparents a lot lately and missing them.
Mm.
I wonder which one of the cousins ended up with that hat.
Mm. Okay.
Bye, Julie. Have a good day at work.
Julie's going. Hi, Julie.
Well, Mindy, this is the first time I've used the book. I had it just sitting around for a long time too, so I understand. But
You're
yeah,
going to be on for a little bit longer, Lisa. I'm going to go get some more coffee.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll probably be on until about 3:30.
Okay.
That should be plenty of time for you to get coffee.
Till 3:30, yes, it should. Okay, be right back.
All righty.
Hello.
My stepdad has lunch every Thursday with a bunch of retired men that he knew, and he's an architect, and some of them are builders, some of them are architects. There are, a bunch of different guys that he kind of knew from the business. Anyway, they go to eat every Thursday, and they call themselves the Romeos, really old men eating out. uh, and I think that the whole group calls themselves that now, but I think that was something one of them coined. I don't know if it was Daryl or if it was someone else, but it sounds like something he would have come up with. Anyway. Okay, that's a good picture. I think she'll be interesting too because of the way she's leaning. We could probably put her in several different places. So I'm going to go ahead and cut her out. And then I'll probably cut out the pouty little girl and the girl with Spider-Man. We'll see how many we can get cut out. See if she'll lean on him. Okay, I'll see. He doesn't. The look on his face doesn't look too pleased to have her leaning on him. She's got a package box down here of stuff, so if she was with him, he's probably thinking that she's just spent all my money. We could make a really interesting family picture out of all these very different people. Hi, Beth. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to have to get my X-Acto knife to get right there. Let's see. Is anyone into Spider-Man? I just watched with Hannah and TJ. I watched I don't know if it's the newest Spider-Man movie. I think it is. Where there were a whole bunch of Spider-Man in the movie. Anyway, it was a different take on Spider-Man. Okay, let's see if we can. Okay, well, we got these two. And we're going to do the little pouty girl next. Your great grandson loves Spidey. Anything? Yeah. Ethan had different years when he was young. He had a bunch of different superhero costumes. I think Spider-Man was one of them. I know he had Batman and at least one more. And then he had some that we made that were, being someone else, but have a cute picture of Hannah putting on the Batman mask. All she had on was the mask, but she felt pretty super. I don't have it. It's on the computer, so I can't show it to you, but it was pretty cute. She was probably about 3 years old, I guess. Oh, my kids love the Thunderbirds. They loved the Thunderbirds. Yeah, I'd forgotten about the Thunderbirds. And the Fantastic Four. They love the Fantastic Four too. We have some of those movies. I just got out a whole bunch of kids DVDs and put them in a box, in a Tupperware box. I mean, not Tupperware. Um, oh, what do you call that stuff? Rubbermaid in the basement. Okay.
All right, I'm back.
All right. Well, we're still here.
Oh, good.
We're making a family picture here.
Oh, good. Oh, cute. That's cute. So I had to break down and get myself a little snacky.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah.
English muffin?
English muffin. Yes. With honey on it. Yeah.
The other day I was in the mood to be bready, which I try not to do very often because it doesn't like me very good. But I went to the bagel place and got some bagels. And I tell you, I forget in between times because it's like years in between when I go to the bagel place. Those bagels are this big. They're humongous bagels. You literally can barely get one into a quart-sized baggie. That's how big they are. But it was yummy. I got 2. Well, I actually ended up getting 6 because you could either buy 3 or you could get 6 for the same price.
Wow.
And I knew Ethan and Hannah would want some. And so I got Hannah a cheddar cheese one, and I got me an everything bagel. And then I got 2 blueberry and 2 strawberry. And I gave a blueberry and a strawberry to Ethan. And then Hannah and I split the other blueberry and strawberry. So we each ended up with 2 bagels.
Nice.
It was
so do
nice.
You pay a price? Do you pay a price for that?
Well, I pay a price for anything that's sweet. So it makes me hurt. It's like eating pure sugar. If I eat wheat, I hurt just as bad as if I eat sugar, even more actually, if I'm honest about it. But it makes Hannah sick at her stomach, so she doesn't, need to eat it either. But every once in a while, we just decide it's worth it.
Beth Schuler, hi there. Kellyanne and I are starting quilling tonight for a few weeks. Oh boy.
Oh, fun. I did quilling years ago. I'm trying to think how old Hannah was. She was pretty young when I did it for the Keepers of the Faith group. That was one of the things I taught in that co-op. And you couldn't buy quilling supplies at Hobby Lobby then like you can now. And I had to go online and buy the little tools from China. And then I had to cut the strips of paper myself. So it'd be much easier to do quilling now. But that experience made me think, this is all the quilling I need. So I have never had the desire to do anymore, even though it'd be a lot more fun and easier now.
One of my favorite Zentangle artists is Vicki Brown, and she's doing quilling now. She's making little tiny flowers.
Well, you can make some beautiful stuff with quilling. Yeah. You really can. But I decided I don't have any quilling stuff left. I got rid of all of it. And the last thing I need is to add another kind of craft. I just don't need to add another one. Now, if it was something I'd never done before, you would have had to sign me up because I have to do all the things, but I've done it before, so I can let it go now. I'm hoping to do some encaustic wax. I've bought all the stuff. I really want to do it, but um, well, I still need the pancake griddle, electric pancake griddle thing. I have one, but it doesn't heat evenly. It's one I got for $5 at the thrift store, and it's really old. It doesn't heat very evenly, and so it would be not easy to use. I may end up going ahead and using it but I've been looking. That's one thing I've been looking for at thrift stores. That and a new blender. I need a new blender. That when you're not looking for them, you see them everywhere. And then when you start looking, it's like they disappear.
So Beth and Kel are going to make a simple flour tonight, she says.
Well, that'll be fine. Brittany says, I just checked the mail because it said my cookies were delivered, and on the back of the mailbox I saw a big brown sack that I'm praying is not a sack of spiders, but I don't know what else it would be. And just like that, I'm never checking the mail again. Just make that Kyle's job. Just make that Kyle's job.
Oh, it's not a big brown sack that's containing cookies, then I gather. That's what I visualized when I first read that, Brittany.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought too.
She's talking about a slightly smaller big brown sack. It only looks big because it looks like it must be filled with spiders.
That's what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Not the kind of sack I would want to find in my mailbox either.
Mm-hmm.
I have never found spiders in my mailbox, but I have many, many times opened it up and had a moth fly right up in my face out of it.
Oh.
It's like, thank you for letting me
out. Oh, damn. What fell? Oh, just a craft of lunch, nothing important.
When I went out to the studio to get my glue sticks earlier, before we came on, I had a craft of lunch out there. That's what took me so long to get back in here, because it wasn't one I could just leave. It was going to block the way if Ethan wanted to go in there and do something. So I had to go ahead and pick it up.
Yeah, you did. Okay. Let's try
but I did just throw it up on top of all the other stuff. So it'll probably avalanche again one of these days.
Yeah, it will. Okay, we're going to start over on a different pattern.
I'm trying to see if they can sit up there with her. They're kind of, no, that won't work because they would be sitting on top of her. That would explain why she looks grumpy, but I don't know if I can use her with that in there, or if I'll have to take it out. We'll see. I just have really one
nice
more
on her own, though. I like her.
Yeah, she would.
The old lady.
And that's why I'm going to leave it behind her for now.
All right, this is the one I'm going to do next. Satie. I'm going to practice it in here.
Okay.
First.
Wow, but 10 more minutes. I'm going to have to go.
Okay, we're good. I'm good to go. Curved lines better for the centers. Make the rice shapes bigger. See, this has the notes on what I did to make this and what I need to do different.
That's so smart.
It says, make the rice shapes bigger. That's what these little things are.
Oh, okay.
And I like the curved lines better for the centers. So these curvy lines. Okay. That's what we're going to do. And it's a grid. So basically, if I was just doing one, I just need to do one. Okay. So this is how you make it into a grid. Like you make little seeds like that every 3/4 of an inch.
That
And
makes sense.
Then you have one plane in the middle, but then you put opposite like that.
Yeah.
So you would make another of this pattern right next to this. If you're of a mind to.
Yeah. Oh, that's good to have that there so you think about doing it that way.
Yeah, I know. So that, when I did this, that must have been what I did to make this. I did it on that grid pattern and made 2 of them at once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad he's going to take care of it for you, Brittany.
Really.
Okay. We'll take a minute and see if we can find a spot for any of these people in my book. If not, I can use them somewhere else. Or another day I might find a spot for them because, they don't always. Okay. Move that table just enough to get that out of the way. The only bad thing about this is her feet are gone. And if I put it down here where they're out of that's not, it looks like she's sliding off the bed.
Yeah, but she'd still be up there. You could throw a pillow on her feet or a blanket. Oh, that's cute.
They look like they're both in the wrong place. They're like, how did we end up here?
That's right.
Okay, we'll see what we can do. He kind of looks at home there, doesn't he?
Oh, he does. Doesn't he look lovely there?
He does. We can put the little pouty kid with him. I don't know that I want that, though.
Nah, he doesn't need to have the distraction from
no.
He's got a nice day out. I got to let him have it.
Yeah, I like him there. Have you got a mushroom you could perch them on, like caterpillars from Alice in Wonderland? Oh, I'll show you. Lisa, it's this book right here. It's called The Sartorialist, 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 Scott Schumann. And he's got more than one book, but that's it. It's a pretty cool book. Okay, I'm not going to glue him down until I make sure that's where I want him, but he looks like he belongs there. It looks good. And oh, you're very welcome. I love books, and I'm happy to share the love with other people. we could put them there. I think they look better on that bed, though.
Huh. That's kind of interesting there. I like that background.
Yeah. I just realized there's a spot right there I need to cut out. Let me do that real quick because I have before thought, well, I'll do that when I'm ready to use it, and then I end up putting it down and then realizing I didn't cut it out. There we go. His foot fits just right on there really good. So there's another place we could use him. Them. We could use them. We could put him in that picture. Except the little girl.
I like that.
She's behind. Yeah. Of course, she's behind him. So,
yeah,
he's about to step on the little newt or whatever that is down there.
Uh-oh! Don't let him do that.
Nope. She's too small.
Okay, don't erase. Don't erase.
She looks like she's leaning, and there's nothing to lean on there. Oh, they have their feet all over the coffee table. That won't work. Looks like she just got in trouble for standing on the furniture.
She's being defiant in any case.
Yeah. That would work pretty good, actually. We'll think about it. I gotta hurry, though, if I'm going to put anything down, because... Nope. Oh, I think I'm going to just go back and put them in those two places that I saw, because that's all the time I have, and I liked them there, so.
That works then. Expedient Art.
Yeah. Now, did I? No, this was first. Yeah, well, now that I look at it, his foot doesn't fit. It looks like it's weird there. They actually fit better on the on the other one, but I do like him here. He fits right there perfectly. So let's do
Yes.
that.
He's lovely.
Mm. Bye-bye, Sophia. Thanks for coming. Start
Bye,
thinking about bed.
Sophia.
Yep. You need to get your rest.
Great to see you.
Come on.
Well, why not?
Okay. Now then, let's find that other spot where we thought that Spider-Man's foot was in just the right spot. Okay. Got too much stuff here. Okay. Yeah, I think I like them there.
I like them there. I like them
Oh,
there. They're a nice surprise.
good grief. Okay, let's go past the ladies in their underwear. Well, you can't see it anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. But
Oh, I like this. This is fun.
ooh, that's
Oh,
pretty.
it is pretty, isn't it? I'm liking that.
Yeah. All righty. That's good. Don't know what we'll do about the other people, but we can add them in another time.
More riches for tomorrow.
Yep. I'm going to let this just sit here because it needs to dry. I got a little bit of glue under on the top side when I wasn't paying good enough attention. So, well, I'm going to have to go because I got to drive a load of stuff to the thrift store and they close at 4. So,
Oh, yeah, you do. Well, this was lovely. Thank you for inviting me to come play with you. I was very happy to be here.
you are welcome. Anytime you want to come play, just say, hey, are you coming on this Thursday? And I probably will be, and I'll be glad to have you.
Okay.
So just let me
Okay.
know when it works.
Well, I think there's some other people who were probably saying yes, they want to do that with you. So be sure and hit up the bushes, but I'd be happy to come on. I'm happy, always
Okay.
happy to
I
come.
just looked at the, last week when we were talking about it, and I didn't see anybody else who said they wanted to. They just said they thought it was a good idea for me to have people on. So,
Well,
but
that
I'll
is
look.
maybe true. Yes. Well, I can't remember that specifically. So
Yeah.
you're probably right.
But anyway, it was fun. Thank you all for coming.
Bye,
Bye
everybody. Good to
bye.
see
Love you all.
everybody.